guys, it's me. It's me, guys. I'm back. I'm back again. Hi. I made a video yesterday. Didn't plug my mic in at all. I uploaded it. It had no audio. That video was on the topic of Israel Adesanya versus Anderson Silva just got announced. So I'm going to be rephrasing every point I made in that last video. Now, Israel Adesanya said that there was going to be a shocking announcement for his next opponent. I was thinking, oh, is he getting GSP? Anderson Silva doesn't quite have that ring to it anymore, you know what I mean? He doesn't have that massive name anymore, I have to say. Since he's been losing consistently, and since he's been, you know, kind of just popping for steroid tests every now and again, he's kind of rough. He's not the legendary name that he once was, I don't feel like. But still a good name. A good name of opponent, and I don't think this win gets Israel Adesanya a title shot, but what I do think it gets him is a lot more fame in his hometown of Australia. It's not his hometown, he's from New Zealand. Why did I fucking say that? It gives him a lot more fame, because he's going to get a win over a legend of the sport. And that's what they're doing to legends of the sport. They're just feeding them to young guns until one of the young guns kills them and takes their fame. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Ask Donald Cerrone. He's been making stars since he was fucking in the UFC to begin with. Anyway, first of all, I think Israel Adesanya absolutely whoops him because Anderson Silva is an old man, and his last notable win was over Derek Brunson, and that was a close fight that didn't go. Anderson Silva didn't win that fight, but it was in Brazil. Yeah. I don't think it was in Brazil, but it was still a bullshit decision. Anyway, look what Israel Adesanya did to Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson and Anderson Silva was a stand-up fight. Split decision for Anderson Silva. Israel Adesanya versus Derek Brunson was a stand-up fight. It didn't even look competitive, guys. That's what I want to explain to you. If you're seeing this, it's not a weird tooth in my mouth, it's a chewing gum. I should spit it out. I spat out my chewing gum. Now I'm more professional. Now, I think Israel Adesanya completely whitewashes him, knocks him out in the second round. I think Anderson Silva allows Israel Adesanya to back him up to the fence, like he did against Nick Diaz, and like he did against Michael Bisping, and just does this the whole time until he gets knocked out. That's it. Anderson Silva is too willing to take punches nowadays, and I don't know why. He puts himself in positions to lose, and I have no idea why. It's like he expects himself to be in the Matrix, but it's just not working for him anymore. Like against Michael Bisping. He had that fight won. He could have easily won that fight, I feel. But he just backed himself up into the corner and let Michael Bisping throw on him. I don't know what he was trying. I think he was trying to look cool and dodge a bunch of punches, but it just wasn't working for him anymore. Anyway, I don't think this is that competitive a matchup. I think Israel Adesanya absolutely smokes him, and I think this is the best possible move for Israel Adesanya because he doesn't get a title shot after this, and that's good, guys, because you don't get a title shot. Guess what you do get? You get another co-main event on a massive pay-per-view card in Australia, okay, right next to your homeland of New Zealand. They're basically the same thing. I don't care what Australians and New Zealanders say. It's basically the same thing. It's like saying England and Scotland are completely different things. We're the same guys. We're just in different parts of the country. I know New Zealand is an island off the coast. I'm going to stop getting into the geography of things. Now, Israel Adesanya whoops him, gets fame off of it, renegotiates his contract. Okay? This is why people need to be a bit smarter about their contract negotiations when you get thrown to the top too quickly. Now you're fighting killers, and you don't give your contract enough time to negotiate with. Israel Adesanya is given adequate time. He gets another co-main event on a pay-per-view against Anderson Silva. If he wins this, he can negotiate another 10 grand to win. Another £10,000, not too bad. Then he gets another fight. He can renegotiate again, and then he gets that title fight. Very interesting. He could beat Anderson Silva and then probably go for Jacare. Jacare ain't getting a title shot. If Jacare gets a title shot, yeah, next, after the winner of Kelvin Gastelum versus Robert Whittaker, That's just not happening, okay? I love Jacare. I love the style. I love the fact that he's a jiu-jitsu guy that knocks guys out. He's not getting a title shot. Okay? If Israel Adesanya goes out there and puts another legendary performance on against Anderson Silva, he's getting a title shot. Or he's fighting someone who's going to get him to the title shot. And they're just going to be like, oh, Jacare, you want that title shot you've been working 10 years for? Yeah, you wait. You wait, you boring jiu-jitsu fuck. You ain't getting your title shot. You just shut up and wait, Jacare. We'll keep giving you fights and you keep winning. But you just shut up. You just shut the fuck up and get away from us. Ruining all our plans. Yeah, that's how I feel about all this. Israel Adesanya, round 2, TKO. Dominant performance against the old man Anderson Silva. See you later, guys. But maybe Anderson, the Spider Silva, could catch Israel Adesanya in his web and somehow pull out the knockout. Because I will say this, Israel Adesanya is a huge fan of Anderson Silva, and if any of that is in his mind, like, oh my god, I'm fighting Anderson Silva, you're going to get knocked out. So if Israel Adesanya's mind is right, comes in there to win, comes in there to kill, it's going to be a dominant performance. Mark my words, boys. Yeah. See you later. I'll try not to forget to plug my mic in anymore, because that's what I didn't post yesterday, because I posted it and yeah, there was no audio. See you later, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you. I've got loads of live streams this weekend. So, I've got the Ultimate Fighter finale on Friday, the 1st. I believe Friday's the 1st. Let me check right now. Friday isn't the 1st. Okay. I've got Friday the 30th, the Ultimate Fighter finale. Then on Saturday the 1st, there's another fight night card. I think it's UFC Adelaide in Australia. And then Tyson Fury versus... Oh, wait, no, before that, on Saturday, we got Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Very interesting. See you then. See you later.